Welcome to iAfrica Media, guys, the biggest media platform for all things eye care on the African continent. I'm Ob Malope, an optometrist based here in the motherland, South Africa. And today, we've got an exciting entrepreneur, someone who's determined to break boundaries, someone who's determined to challenge the status quo, someone who's decided that I don't want to be average. And I want to add as much value as I possibly can to the eye care industry. But more importantly, I want to elevate the patient experience when it comes to eyewear. And that is none other than this fantastic entrepreneur by the name of Luzelke. How are you today?
Hi, Obi. I'm so good. Thanks, and yourself?
I'm exceptionally well. I'm excited today. As you guys can see, we've got a whole lot of frames here behind us. You're wearing an amazing pair of frames. It suits you well. It's different, it's elegant, it's sophisticated, it's fun, it's diverse. What brand are you wearing?
I am wearing FEDE Eyewear.
What is FEDE Eyewear?
FEDE Eyewear is so exciting to me, and I'm so excited about FEDE Eyewear. It's a brand, and it's a brand created for everything that I would want in eyewear. Practicing as an optometrist and being a patient, stuff that would really just tick all the boxes for me in terms of eye care.
All right, let's interrogate that.
Okay.
When you say as an optometrist, stuff that ticks the boxes for you as an optometrist, first of all, what are some of those stuff when it comes to a pair of frames?
Yes, for me, I always think about my patient first. So
okay.
I want a product that I can trust,
okay.
And that I know I can put my trust in, so that the patient can trust it because they trust my opinion about it. So
okay.
to really put my trust in something that I know I won't be ashamed of.
Wow.
A company that I won't be ashamed of, and that's what I am really passionate about. I want to give people the experience that they can trust the product, trust the company behind the product, and it's so nice when I can just reference back to this book that Obi gave me as a gift, and I'm just so thankful for this book because it puts the word in my mouth for what I want to create as a brand.
Okay.
And when going to the word brand in Obi's book about the marketing guide for the eye care
the book
industry.
was written by, it's co-written by Dr. Darryl Glover, everyone's favorite optometrist from the United States of America. And he's the one actually who has done the bulk of the work. And so it's actually thanks to him. I'm just the humble guy here in South Africa.
Yeah, it's wonderful work, you guys.
But anyway.
So I'm so grateful for this book. Also, like in the first day of reading it, capturing the whole essence of what I'm trying to tell people through the brand FEDE, in this definition of a brand. And
okay.
it just makes my heart so warm to read it and know that's exactly what I think FEDE is bringing to the market. So the word brand, the definition for it, according to the book, a brand is a mixture of attributes, tangible, and intangible.
Wow.
The company behind the product is symbolized in a trademark. So I had to look at the processes to do that. If managed properly, so you have to have a manager behind this company. It's just not products with a name on it. There's so much work, so much verb in the word brand. It's not just a standalone word that's meaning tangible assets. So if managed properly, creates value and influence, and that's everything that my heart desire is locked up in one sentence about why FEDE.
Well, I love that because I picked up one of these frames earlier on, and it influenced me.
Yeah.
I found myself take now for example, I'm dressed, I'll say, smart casual.
Yeah.
I think that's the term that it's used today. But up here, you could say I'm more formal. And if I had to rock up to any event looking the way I'm looking right now, I know I'm going to make a statement by walking into the room just by wearing a pair of frames like I'm wearing right now. They are different, they are comfortable, they are bold, they are standing out there. It's as if I myself
It's envisioned.
Looking at the frame like this, I wouldn't have thought of myself in a pair of frames like this.
Yeah.
But the minute I put them on, I'm like, okay,
This is Obi.
this is Obi. This is different, and
It fits you.
I'm not just saying it just for the sake of saying it, but I actually like this pair of frames, and it's something that I can see myself walking into boardrooms, walking into meetings, standing in front of a patient and telling a patient that you deserve to be wearing an amazing pair of glasses. And as a person who has had a journey of wearing various pairs of glasses year in, year out, this is something that I'm absolutely
would get excited
I'm
about.
excited about. You know, I wouldn't just get excited about, I'm literally excited about. So I want to know more from you in terms of the people now wanting to look as great
Hey.
as I'm looking right now, because I think this is amazing. The color is phenomenal. The look, it's so unique and captures so many elements of what I want to feel.
Yes,
It's
it
as
gives
if
you
my
a feeling.
personality comes alive
Exactly.
in a different way than you would tend to think, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to know more about just what makes the brand FEDE Eyewear different.
I think the passion behind it, the passion when creating the brand was to give a unique experience. Like everyone deserves to feel unique because everyone is unique. Everyone needs to feel that they can wear quality, and everyone needs to know that this is by the optometrist for the optometrist.
Wow, okay,
So
I like that.
That is the one thing that I really think stands out. I, as an optometrist, looked at my patient's need, and it didn't come from a saley point of view, just trying to get anything to sell, like shoes or something. It's really something, it's a healthcare device that they need to walk a road with, and to put something on them that makes them excited to be able to just walk a journey with for 2 years. And we want to also challenge that and say, don't walk a journey with, because you have different hats that you have. You're a mom or a businesswoman or a presenter or a storyteller, and for each of your personalities, if you are able to, we want to also, that's one of the values we want to add. We want to make quality and luxury eyewear affordable.
Wow.
So usually if you think of luxury eyewear, it's totally out of any South African's budget.
Yeah.
So we want to make unique eyewear affordable.
Wow.
And not cheap, but affordable. And I think that's the main thing. We want you to wear, like, everyone must be excited that the frame on their face is telling the people the personality behind it.
I love that. I love that. You're catering for both male and female.
Yes.
And I'm looking at this range of product here, and I'm seeing a lot of color. I'm seeing a lot of color that is outside the box. I'm looking at shapes that are outside of the norm,
Also outside
but
the
yet
box,
when you put them on,
you feel you can wear them for
you
anything.
can wear them for anything. You know, that's exactly the same that I'm feeling. I'm even looking at I put these sunglasses here just as an example of this conversation, and just by looking at it, the first thing that came to my thought was Mad Max, and not Mad Max from recent years. I'm talking about Mel Gibson Mad Max, like the original Mad Max, where they were just out there. And so when I looked at this pair of frames, I was like, wow, okay, what's going on here? Let me try it on. And guess what happens when you try it on? Right?
You fall in love,
Right?
yeah.
Right. And firstly, it's very comfortable, very, very light.
Wonderful.
Usually sunglasses are not comfortable.
Yeah.
Sunglasses tend to be heavy. Sunglasses tend to be something that you can wear for a very short period of time. But as you said, it's unique. As unique as this is, as out of the box set as it is, it's something that I can rock every single day. And I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. So kudos to you. Do you mind just going into a brief overview of what goes behind the colors, the styles, the design? What is the brand name here outside of FEDE? What is this range
Line.
for?
We've got 2 lines in FEDE. I want to cater for everyone. So I want to have an alternative eyewear where people can really say, this is so unique, it's one of a kind, I won't find it in many places in South Africa, and they can feel that it tells a story, a bold story. It's for the bold and the courageous, and that's the FEDE lifestyle range. I want optometrists to also start thinking of eyewear in terms of categories like we have with lens factories. We've got our entry-level, premium and high-end quality, and the more higher, the more unique you get. You can, for instance, on a RD Lifestyle, change the pantoscopic tilt, change the vertex distance, and in this I feel that there's so many elements that you can change and find your unique frame.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we also, sorry to interrupt, we've got our premium range, and the reason it's premium is because even though it's very affordable and really can go over so many price classes of affordability for most patients, because patients tend to spend on premium lenses and they have little left for what's they don't budget for the frame always, because they go to optometrists with a budget, and the lenses are expensive. So just to know you are going to match your quality with your premium lens and not breaking the bank.
I like that. So you don't want a person to be wearing a high quality lens with a low quality frame.
Just because
you don't
of
want them to compromise either or. And that's very, very important. They come to optometry practices because they trust that this optometrist is going to take care of my eyes. And so it's important that optometrists have options that are available for them, that they're ensuring that they're giving patients the best quality lenses, the best quality frames that are affordable and are easily accessible and are adding value. I like that. This is actually very interesting. This is
I love that frame.
This is a pair of glasses, optical glasses.
Yes, so I wanted to show, don't put yourself in a box as an optometrist. If you see a frame you like, it's got different features. It's a very vintage copper look we've got here and around. It's got a lot of detail if you turn it like vertical like that. And I actually bought this in mind for someone that likes pianos or just detail on like a artistic type of person. And then I saw it's nice, but it's a little bit too big optically. Let's make it a sunglass.
Wow.
So yeah.
And I mean, I'm not artisty, if I can put it that way, and yet I'm wearing it, and I'm comfortable, and it's something that I find myself that the diversity from moving from this to moving from what I wore earlier on with this
more square look,
and it's so they both look.
Yes.
They both look. So I like the options that the range is giving you with regards what you can and cannot wear.
Yes.
You're not in a box. I like that approach, and that is very, very nice.
And I think we also have a range for the more conservative, moving to the more trendy, where you slowly but steady helping them to go from conservative to trendy, where there's just a little bit of color, just a little bit of detail, and not over the top, where we don't push them all the way yet.
Wow, I love that. Let's do this as a two-part video clip then.
Okay.
I think this should be good content for like part one, so that we take people on a journey of the product.
Yes.
So this is the one range that we have showcased.
Yes.
But what you were wearing there, it's not here.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It would be good to actually do another interview with you where we are profiling the other range of the product or the brand, that people can actually have a broader overview of what you are actually offering.
Thank you so much, Avi.
Make sure that you're going to catch the next episode, guys.